Namaskar everyone. Now today we'll start with the presentation of accounting equation or how to show accounting equation by the help of various transactions. In the previous video, I discussed about the accounting equation. And what is our accounting equation? That is asset equals to liability plus capital. Here is the format of accounting equation which we already discussed in the previous video. In the first column, you have to mention the serial number. In the second column, you have to mention the transaction, which is already given in the question. And after that, you have to solve the accounting equation that asset equals to liability plus capital. As I already told you, that after each transaction, the total of asset equals to liability plus capital. So, in the next slide, we'll take one example and we'll discuss how that transaction affect the accounting equation and how your total of both the side, that is asset equals to liability plus capital, comes to equal. So move to the next slide. So here is the question. It is clearly given at the top of the question that show the accounting equation on the basis of following transaction, and at the last you have to prepare the balance sheet on the basis of last new equation. So these are the 9 transactions given below. Now we will see the impact of each transaction on the accounting equation and the total of accounting equation, that is asset equals to liability plus capital, after the each transaction. So let me start first with the format. Here is the format of accounting equation. First is serial number, then transaction, then asset equals to liability plus capital. Now most important thing here, you must know that asset include various things: cash, stock, furniture, building, machinery, bills receivable, debtors, as I already told you in the first lecture of this chapter. And capital include only capital, and liability include external liabilities like bills payable, creditors, outstanding expenses. So what you have to do here, you have to show the asset, and in case of asset, which asset is affecting by that particular transaction. Same liability, which liability is affected by particular transaction, and what is the impact on the capital. So let me take back to the question part, and we will see the impact of each transaction on accounting equation. So first point, Mukesh started business with cash. Now listen carefully. In this case, whatever the amount invested for the first time is represented as a capital. So Mukesh started business with cash. So in this case, two things are affected. First is cash and second is capital. Why capital? Because cash is coming in the business, and whatever the amount invested by the business, that is Mukesh, is represented as a capital. So in the next slide, you will see that there will be two impact. Cash is coming into the business 80,000, and cash is a part of your asset. On the opposite side, there is only one impact, that is called capital. So in first case, there will be two effect. First on the cash, and cash is a part of asset, and second on the capital, because capital is increased in the business by 80,000. Now one word is given there, equation. After the impact of first transaction, your asset side total is 80,000 and your liability side total is 80,000. So it is clearly visible that asset is equals to liability plus capital. Now move to the second transaction. Purchase goods for cash. Now the important point is here, whenever any goods are purchased or sold, then it affect the stock. Listen carefully, that stock is affected by goods. We can say like this, either purchased or sale. So in this case, purchase goods. So goods is represented by stock. So stock will increase because goods are coming in the business. And what is going out of the business, that is called cash. And the amount is 28,000. So in this case, stock and cash both are the part of asset. So let me take you to the answer part. Now see that cash is decreased by 28,000 because we are purchasing the goods. Then we have to pay in cash. So cash is decreased by 28,000 and stock is increased by 28,000. So in this transaction there will be two impact. First in stock because goods is coming in the business. So stock is increased by 28,000 and cash is decreased by 28,000. And there is no impact on the liability and capital side. So after the difference, the new equation is cash is 52 and stock is 28,000. And on the liability side, only capital is there, same like in the previous equation, 80,000. So if you make the total of cash and stock, it comes to 80,000. That is asset is 80,000. Same like liability plus capital is also 80,000. Now come to the point number 3. Again purchase goods. Then this will affect stock. But now the case is that we are purchasing on credit. Credit means that we have to make the payment or payment is still pending. So in this case, two impact is there. One is on stock and second is on liability, that is called creditors. So both the impact will be on the asset side and on the liability side because it is on credit. Credit means the payment is still pending. So let's move to the answer part. So see in third equation, stock increased by 20,000 and we have to make the payment but payment is still not made. So it will increase your liability and liability part we have to show creditor 20,000. So after this third transaction, your equation will be cash is still same 52,000. Earlier stock was 28. Now again 20,000 purchase. So total stock is 48,000. There is no transaction of furniture and debtors. Then come to the creditor part. Creditor is 20,000 and capital is still same 80,000. So if you see that liability plus capital comes to 1 lakh. And same like that cash 52,000 plus stock 48,000. Both comes to 1 lakh. So after the third point where the new equation is given 58 plus 48, 1 lakh on the asset side and 20 plus 80, 1 lakh on the liability side. So after each transaction, your asset total will always be equals to liability plus capital. Now move to the point number 4. Now purchase furniture for cash. In this case, there is no goods. Furniture is your asset. So this transaction will not impact the stock. It will shown separately under the asset by the name furniture. And furniture is purchased for cash. So there will be two effect. And both effect will be on the asset side. First on furniture. Furniture will be increased and cash will be decreased by the amount 6,000. So move to the answer part. Fourth equation, that cash is decreased by 6,000 and again on the asset side furniture is added up by 6,000 and there will be no impact on liability and capital. So after this transaction fourth, cash is 46,000, stock is same 48,000 and furniture is added by 6,000. So the total comes to 1 lakh and on the liability side creditor will be the same 20 and liability side capital will be the same by 80,000. So after the fourth equation, the total of all the asset is equals to liability plus capital. Now move to the point number 5. Paid rent. Paid rent means rent is your expense and paid is already means that payment is done in cash. So first cash is reduced by 2,000 and rent will reduce the capital because when you paid any expense then it will reduce the capital. So in the fifth transaction there is two impact. First on cash because paid word is there, so cash is reduced by 2,000 and on the last part that is in capital is reduced by 2,000. So after fifth transaction, your accounting equation is 44,000, 48 and 6. The total comes to 98,000. And on the liability side, creditor will be the same 20 and capital is reduced by the amount of rent, that is 2,000, then comes to 78,000. So after fifth equation, both the part is 98,000 and 98,000. Now sixth point. In this sixth point, received commission. Now commission is your income because received word is given there. So whenever received is given, then cash is coming into the business and commission is your income, and income will be added to the part of capital. So in this point, two effect will be there. First on cash is increased because received word is there, and commission will increase the amount of capital. So if you see on the answer part that cash is increased by 500 and capital is increased by 500, and after that the accounting equation asset equals to liability plus capital will be the same. Now point number 7, withdrew cash for private use. I told you earlier in the accounting terminology chapter that private use means drawing, and drawing is done by the owner for his and her personal use or private use. So in this point number 7, two effect on the accounting equation. One, cash will be reduced from the asset part, and second, drawing will be reduced from the capital because it is drawn by the owner. So you will see the impact. 7 number, that cash is reduced by 3,000 and capital is reduced by 3,000. After that, the total of all asset is equals to liability plus capital. Now point number 8, this is the important point. Sold goods on credit, cost price 30,000 at rupees 40,000. So goods sold. So whatever the transaction is there related to goods will affect your stock. So stock will decrease by 30,000. And second thing, you sold the goods on creditor, then you have to receive the amount. In this case, you will receive the amount from debtors. So debtors will be shown by 40,000. And if you sold the goods of 30,000 at 40,000, then the profit of 10,000 will be added to the capital. So in this case, there will be three effects. That point number 8, stock will be decreased by 30,000 because we are selling the goods. And if we sold the goods, then goods reduce the stock. That payment is still to be received, then 40,000 debtors is there. And the difference of these two is a profit for the business, and that will be added to the capital. So three effect, 30,000 will be deducted from stock, 40,000 will be added to debtors, and 10,000 of difference of these two is a profit for the business. It will be added to the capital. Now move to the last part, point number 9. Now point number 9 is paid to creditor, 15,000. In this case, creditor will reduce 15,000 and paid means cash is also reduced by 15,000. So come to the point that cash is reduced by 15,000, 9 point, and creditors is also reduced by 15,000. So after the impact of all the 9 transactions, the total of asset is cash plus stock plus furniture plus debtors is equals to liability plus capital. And the total of liability plus capital is 90,000, 50,000. Same like that, the total of cash, stock, furniture and debtors is also 90,500. So this is all about how to show the accounting equation. One more time I am describing you that goods will have an impact, purchase and sale of goods will have an impact on stock. If there is cash is coming into the business, then it will be added to the cash part. If it is going out of the business, then it will be deducted from the cash. Creditor means purchase goods on credit, and debtors means goods sold on credit. And if there is any profit and loss, then it will be added to the capital part, and loss will be deducted from the capital part. Thank you so much.